Hey guys, it's another week in review.
It is.
Another week in review, Sandy.
Crazy.
Here at Popcultcha.
Here at Popcultcha, you're right. I'm just fixing up some things before we get started.
Guys, week in review. Here at Popcultcha, favorite time of the week. Give us an hour of your time. We give you the slight chance to win a prize.
It's a good trade-off. That's a good trade-off.
But people do win every week, and we've got some awesome prizes to give away this week. Bianca, what are those prizes?
We have this Star Wars Prequel Trilogy triple pocket mini backpack to give away. So it features all three of the prequel movies across 3 pockets.
That is
very,
cool.
very cool.
That is good.
Yeah, it is super, super cool. And we are also giving away this Dead Strange and Scarlet Witch moments pop.
No spoilers.
well.
I haven't seen this yet.
I was about to correct you, and it's actually Doctor Strange, but then I realised that it says Dead Strange.
Yeah, it
You were
says
wrong.
Dead Strange.
You were wrong.
Yeah.
I was dead wrong.
You're dead wrong. But that's not all, Bianca, because I will also be picking a random prize at the end of the episode. And also, in addition to that random prize, I'm also choosing a couple extra prizes to give away because, friends, we had Star Wars Galactic Convention this past weekend.
And we forgot.
We forgot. So I was actually wanting to give away one of these this week. Of course, we're going to be giving away the awesome Lando Calrissian and the Millennium Falcon. And maybe some others, and of course we're picking something random off the table as well. Guys, if you want to win a prize, all you need to do is leave a comment on the feed.
That's right.
That'll get you in the running, because Luke is here watching the feed. He's looking for names that he can randomly select.
Put 'em on
Put
his
on the
list,
wheel.
he's checking
At the
the
end of the episode, we're going to spin the wheel. People are going to win some prizes. So many to give away this week. It's going to be exciting. We've got so much to talk about, and I don't know where to start. Sandy, what do you think?
I don't know.
Should we look at the Star Wars Galactic Convention?
I'm in a Star Wars mood.
Alright, so Star Wars Celebration, that was on in the States this last weekend, and with that, Funko put out the Galactic Convention line of Funko figures. We have Pops and we have Sodas. Let's look at the Sodas first. These are the retro illustration variants of these figures. We've got Luke Skywalker with a nice cool comic book retro deco on there. It is cool. And Boba Fett, same thing. Nice cool comic retro kind of vibe to him. There is a chance of getting a chase piece on both of these. Hologram glow in the dark, still with the illustrative decos on there.
Ooh,
Keep your eye out for those. There's some great pieces. Of course, Lando Calrissian in the Millennium Falcon from the Battle of Endor. Endor?
Sure.
Yeah, no. We're in space.
It'll be Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. But everyone's on the planet Endor.
Battle, yeah.
And they're above the planet Endor.
Is that? Oh no, that's it's Endor. You're right.
I was right all along. Don't doubt my Star Wars knowledge. I like myself. Anyway, Star Wars, Lando Calrissian, look at his head bubble.
Ooh, he's bubbling.
The parsecs there. Also, we've had a redesign re-release of some awesome the first wave of Funko Pops featured many of these classic characters from the original trilogy. We've got Chewbacca, we've got Stormtrooper, we've got Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Darth Vader. Now these all come on reflective, nice shiny silver bases, which is exclusive for this Star Wars Celebration release. And the box design is also very specific to the Star Wars Celebration event, with the nice foil-lined deco on there, black packaging, and silver detailing. And that's really great, and that is uniform across all the Pops in this line. Even the Millennium Falcon, that's got a great black and silver box. That is a big box for a great figure, and we're giving one away. And boy, that's a great lineup. Not the biggest range for a convention, but for a I guess license-specific one, it's great to see a huge amount come in. We love celebrating Star Wars here, and we're very excited to be getting our hands on what is essentially all but one of the full release of the Star Wars Celebration line. So definitely jump online now, follow the banner on the website, check those out. Great addition for any collection. Other Funko items that are coming this week. Boy, Peacemaker, Sandy, we spoke a little bit about a couple of these last week, but we got more in and we wanted to show them off.
So this is basically the full basic range. So basically, I think there are a couple of other exclusives we're yet to see. I think there are a couple of other exclusives we're yet to see. But we've got Eagly in all his patriotic
Look
glory.
at him. He's got flag waving.
We've got Peacemaker in all his peacemaking glory.
Yep.
You've got Judo Master using his judo.
Yep.
Vigilante with a chainsaw. One of the best moments.
He really wants to use it.
Ooh, he really does, but he doesn't end up using it. And then you've also got the Eagly and Peacemaker hug.
Oh, what a heartfelt moment from that great series.
Wow. Yeah,
What a great
and
moment.
you've all seen it, folks. Don't need to believe his word. Good. That's right. There are a couple more anime pops. Blake, we've got
Lapras.
Lapras, modelled after the Pokemon.
Blake, do you remember was it Pokemon Gold and Silver where you could only catch Lapras on like 1 hour on a Friday afternoon or something?
Yeah.
That was terrible. That was
Did you catch
terrible.
him?
Yes.
Yes, everyone did, but we had to wait a long time.
We paid our dues.
So a great addition to the Pokemon line. Lapras, that's a great Pokemon. Everybody loves it, of course, from the original 150. Also from My Hero Academia. Yep. We got Nieto Monoma.
Yeah.
And it's
That's it.
Kendo.
Nailed.
Great memorable characters from the show I've seen. Marvel fans,
Ooh.
get ready. The upcoming release of Thor: Love and Thunder.
You're gonna love
Here is
these ones.
Christian Bale as Gore, the God Killer, God Hunter, God
Yeah,
Slayer,
Butcher. That's what he is. Thanks.
and
Never contributed.
and that's a great figure. We also have Loki, or as I think they're being called in the new film, King Loki.
I mean, it's about
What?
Valkyrie. It sounded strange coming out of my mouth, but I couldn't figure out why. Yeah.
She's being referred to as King Valkyrie. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
King Loki.
King Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see them.
Loki.
We have from Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Again, film I haven't seen, so don't spoil it for me. Everyone else already has, but I don't want to hear it again. We got Defender Strange, we got Sinister Strange, and we've got America Chavez. 3 great new additions to your Doctor Strange collection. I will say I saw a great multiverse film on the weekend. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I recommend that. That's a good watch.
I haven't seen that yet.
People want to check out it. Luke, I haven't told you yet. But,
No, you haven't. Why haven't we talked about this?
It's been a busy week. I've been meaning to catch up, but no, we'll talk about it later. But no, everyone at home, you can rent it now. Go and rent it. It's a great multiverse movie that everyone's gonna love. It's got kung fu, it's got comedy, it's got raccoons. It's great.
Oh.
Bradley Cooper. Or
No.
Paul
No,
Dano.
it doesn't.
Oh.
But it's by the director team Daniels, who had previously directed Swiss Army Man, which does star world's greatest actor Paul Dano, Sandy. So you're nearly there.
I'm in the ballpark of good stuff. Right.
Another Marvel release. Actually, no, we've got this one to talk about because it's still in the Multiverse of Madness line. It's of course Dead Strange versus the Scarlet Witch. Let me pick that up because they are they're fighting in a scene that I haven't seen the movie. So.
Did you like Bianca?
I haven't seen it yet either,
Brutal.
so
Blake, did you enjoy it?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it as well. I thought it was cool.
What a
Most
great-
people didn't like it. I thought it was nice.
I'm
They're
very excited to
idiots.
see
Yeah,
it.
thanks. I thought it was great. One of the better ones, faux show.
Music fans, you might like the White Stripes. You might not, but either way, you can get a pop of them. We've got Jack White and Meg White.
Not just one pop, you can get 2.
Are they married? Are they siblings? It was very confusing.
I still don't know.
What are they?
Yeah,
I think they're married,
I think
right?
they're siblings. I think they were meant to be siblings, but I don't think
They're married.
they were married.
They are
Are
married.
they
They were like
But they-
divorcing at the time when they got big.
Right.
Are they also siblings?
Like,
Oh,
whatever
no.
wanted to be, man.
Um,
no!
I definitely don't believe that.
Anyway, it's from the cover of Elephant.
Yeah.
Elephant. Jess knows.
Yeah.
And
We've all seen Moon Knight.
we have seen Moon Knight.
Yep.
Moon Knight is great.
Luke hasn't seen Moon Knight.
Oh.
I wasn't.
I want to though.
It's got world's greatest actor Oscar Isaac in it.
World's greatest actor Ethan Hawke. Thank you.
He was right the first time. Yeah.
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 Anyway, we've all seen Moon Knight. This is not from Moon Knight.
No, it's from the comic book Moon Knight. So it's the Moon Knight. It's a Marvel Spotlight comic. pop comic covers, essentially. You've got a comic cover on the back, and you've got a pop that may or may not be reminiscent of what is on the cover. It can vary. This one actually does look like what is behind us, so that's cool. And he's standing on a little half moon, little base in there, which is nice. Nice little touch. Sandy,
Yep.
you're a fan of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Friends?
Yeah, so from the Phantom Menace, you've got these sweet pulp movie moments. So you've got the famous Duel of the Fates scene from the Phantom Menace, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon Jinn in that scene where they both fight off. Who dies? I don't know.
Yeah, watch the recap for Obi-Wan. You'll see it.
Yep, you will see it.
But you may think that, folks, this is a great diorama,
Yeah.
but no, in fact, this is 3 unique pops that actually form the scene. So,
Yeah, you could buy them individually,
You
but
could.
I think the real package here is buying them.
Funko are doing some great kind of assemble set.
Yeah,
kind
build a scene
of,
kind of.
they're really great. I
Yeah.
really like it.
You can grab this actually as a bundle on the website as well. So
Get a little
no need
saving.
to buy them individually.
Sneaky saving.
Little sneaky sneaky.
Well, we got some sodas.
Yeah, me too. Oh, that's not where I was thinking you were going.
Spoke about the Star Wars ones already, but we also got an assortment of various white men with hair. Get Ralph out of there. They literally look.
They
They
literally,
look the
they
same.
literally will have brown. They literally will have brown hair as well, right?
Anyway, we got Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. He's great. And also, just come with a chance of a chase. This is, I think these are all the regular versions of them. We've got Dracula from Coppola's.
No, it's from Dracula 2000.
Is
Oh no, it is Bram Stoker's Dracula. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, from Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. Got 2 names in there. There he is. Covered in blood. That might be the chase. He's got blood.
Nah,
on
the
his face.
chase is the helmeted version. Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
From Umbrella Academy Season 2, you've got
Definitely thought that was Big Lebowski.
Laos.
Yes, correct.
There he is. He's got hello and goodbye written on his hands. It's cool. It's cool. And Marvel fans have been waiting for this one. It's the Winter Soldier. When he's evil, because otherwise he's called Bucky Barnes. But he's still got an arm. You have to look for the star. He's got no star. He's a good guy. I think.
Nah.
Really?
I think it should have a star on there.
He's got a star on there.
Oh, well, that's when he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's
That's what it's called
he
in
also
Civil
has it in Civil War.
Does he?
Whereas sometimes.
He's in painted his
Like
arm.
for half the film.
Wow. Anyway, vinyl Spunk Soda. That's a great line that they're doing at the moment. But another great line they're doing at the moment is gold.
Yep.
We've
Jess,
got-
Bianca, I think you guys know.
Yeah, you definitely are.
I know so much about sports.
You guys know Alan Iverson, right?
I mean,
You've got to know Alan Iverson.
Yeah.
I love him. He's my favorite.
What sport does he play?
Good
Don't look at it.
question. Sports.
Alright, from the Sixers, we have Alan Iverson, part of the Legends
That's
line.
right. And the big one.
So they're not only doing contemporary artists and athletes, they're doing some legends in there as well.
Yep.
Part of the Hardwood Classic Legends, we've got Alan Iverson.
Yep, and then non-legends,
Yeah.
so just premium.
From NFL.
Yeah. So
Zach Wilson and Justin Herbert. And they look like,
guys.
yeah,
Yep.
stereotypical white men.
They look like they bullied you at some point in their lives.
My goodness. You do.
Smaller versions of both of those characters are also available in that left-hand side. So
There they are.
if they're
There
too
they are.
big, if they're too big for you over that side, you have a little,
And we got some Run
something a little bit
DMC,
more
but
palatable.
we got Run DMC in there as well. But I think we might touch on those because we've got some other Run DMC figures to show you later in the show. But before then, we've got some new launch that's come in.
we do. We have a couple of little collections to show you, including the backpack we are giving away this week. So this is part of the Prequel Trilogy collection. So it's just showcasing all 3 of the Prequel Trilogy films.
Has it got Jar Jar Binks on it?
I don't believe so, which I know Jess would be upset about. Justice for Jar Jar. So this is just showcasing the movie posters, I believe, with a lovely galaxy background, of course, befitting of the Star Wars universe. But yeah, I think this looks really cool across 3 of the pockets, which are all functional, of course.
There's some good Star Wars.
They sure do.
Oh.
It's actually called Star Wars.
You're right, Steve. I apologize.
Alright, and the other collection we've got to show you. Yes, you can model this one for me.
Yeah.
Yay! So the other collection we've got this week is the Princess Circles collection. So this
circles.
is
Luke, you like circles. That's very cool.
I did recall actually.
Oh yeah, yep.
Princess Circles.
Well, plenty of them on there.
Yeah, there's many princesses in many circles. So they're all stylized like Funko Pops and everything, which is really cool in collaboration with Funko. This is one of the collections we've been waiting ages on to come in due to delays and that kind of thing. So it's very exciting that they've actually come in. So these feature just an all-over print, whereas the backpack has the princesses in a circle, forming the actual circle with all these embossed sparkly details. And then on the back, a little crown that's all embossed in foil and everything with the Disney logo. It's just really pretty. You take this out in the sunlight and it just shines. It's really gorgeous, but definitely worth getting your hands on these ones because
Yeah,
They
What's
are
the difference
really
between
pretty.
debossed and embossed?
One goes in, one comes out.
yeah, pretty much.
In
Couldn't
and
have said
out.
it better.
Yeah, in and out. I didn't know.
Nice.
Can't do it.
you can do it real well. You want to talk about that, Andy?
I feel like we should.
No, it's the other one. It's the other one, mate.
Oh, there's 2.
Oh!
From Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. Is this from Dominion?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion is the Indominus Rex. And look at that, he lights up in the neck, he glows for some reason, and he can talk to you, he can pretty much do whatever you want him to do.
If only you had Peter's
And his arms fight together as well. So when you're watching the film, you can applaud and speak your praises of it.
That is terrifying from front on.
Yeah.
That's a great, awesome release from Mattel. But not the only Jurassic World dino release we've got in.
The time's fast.
We've got the Spinosaurus from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, and I wonder what this one does, Sandy.
Oh,
Those sounds.
Sponsored by.
Tail turns around, his arms move. Really articulated. And the big boy. It's the Carnotaurus Toro
Yep.
from Camp Cretaceous. And this guy, Sandy, what does he do?
He's real massive.
You can't hold anything.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
you can get small dinosaurs and you can put
You
this
can buy
small
we
dinosaur.
sell those small dinosaurs as well.
And you angle him and chomp them up. That's
right.
great.
Cool.
His mouth does move.
This guy's massive. He's 39 inches
Yeah, he
long.
is.
Yeah. So he's
Wow.
more than I've ever seen.
Got a gigantic bite. I'll keep you entertained.
It will.
Awesome stuff. But you know what else we got?
What else do we have,
There's some
Andy?
skateboards in, and I
Wow.
don't know who likes skating here, but
I know who likes skating.
Who's Sandy?
And it's Luke.
I do like skating. My one segment.
comes around
Twice.
I got the knees.
twice a year.
Yeah. So yeah, we've just got these in. Really cool skateboard decks from Primitive. We've had them on here a few times before.
But not these ones.
Not these ones. These ones are brand newies. Part of the new Terminator 2 line that we're in the progress of getting all up. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff to look out for coming up online soon. And next week we'll also be taking more of an in-depth look at that full range, but for now we'll just take a look at these. 2 decks here, obviously. You can skate them if you want, but these ones are probably more designed to be display pieces on the wall, artworks, more than anything. Really cool details on this one in particular, with some really iconic scenes from the movie.
Does it have a thumbs up?
Does it
That
have
final
thumbs?
thumbs up?
Oh no, it doesn't have the thumbs. It's got like through the prison bars,
That's a
like
good
it's got lots of
scene.
T1000
That's
action
a
through the
good scene.
floor,
Yeah.
like that.
Something I never knew that I didn't want to see.
And these ones got some cool little foil treatment elements on too, mainly on all the logos throughout the board. Something that Primitive like to do in their range of skateboard decks a lot, and I think it looks really cool. This one's got a few little treatments like that too. This one's awesome. Like, you can't go past the classic T800 head there with the lightning and sweet grid effect on the back. So yeah, skateboards, get into them.
And also look out for the full Terminator 2 range.
I'll be
from
hitting the
Primitive.
website next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got banners, we got jackets, we got shirts, we've got banners.
We've got stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah.
Stickers.
It's proof for it.
But you know what else we got?
What's
A very handsome gentleman who's here to
Oh,
talk about vinyl records.
Yeah, I thought it got a little
Sandy.
bit. Thought it got a little bit overwhelming. Could be Jess, but it's Will.
Hey guys, as for every week, I'm back with a handful of vinyl records to show. I'm going to talk about each record. These aren't just website records that have gone up on the website this week, but I've also got a handful of picks of records that I really enjoyed that are currently available
Let's
on
get
our website.
into it.
So,
Handsome Will.
yes. First, I'm going to take you through a few things that have just come through in the past week. So these are a few more drips and drabs from Record Store Day 2022. First off, a bit of a banger.
It's the meme man.
It is the meme man himself, Rick Astley.
Did you bring in any other records, or are you just going to get for the knowledge?
I'm just gonna leave now. But yeah, I think everyone knows which song this album contains. But yeah,
That's the one!
sure. But yeah, no, it was a massive pop hit back in the day. Pretty groundbreaking album, and of
What was
course,
your biggest song yet?
I don't want to say it.
Say it, Will.
I don't want to say
Say
it.
the
I'm not
words.
going to say it.
Say
It's
the
too
line,
much
bro.
I want you to hold
Never
the
go
up.
Go on.
I want you to hold the record up so we can see both portraits. So like the similarities between both handsome dudes. And then
What?
say,
There's no
yeah,
similarities.
there's just
Oh.
some good-looking dudes if I've ever seen them.
And he's losing his mind.
The two most handsome men I've ever seen.
Yes. Yeah. Never gonna give you up.
There's the song.
Yeah, it's-
Oh, I didn't
Play
want anyone to say it.
Yeah.
But-
moving on.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to be able to play a meme on your turntable, there's Rick Astley. Thanks, Jess.
It's just a classic banger before the internet got involved.
Yeah. Pretty much everything decent in this world. Next up, the Dillinger Escape Plan with their latest and last album, Disassociation. This one came out in like 2016, I think, before the band announced that they were breaking up.
Why did they break up?
I don't. Disassociation.
Politics.
they all escaped.
Oh.
The plan was successful.
But anyway, yeah, it's a really cool album, and it's received its own Record Store Day treatment. So it's on a really nice blue, I think marbled coloured vinyl. So yeah.
This record store day.
Yeah, they really did. They go for the coloured vinyls. But if you guys don't know, we have another drop coming June 18th. So keep your eye out on our social media for records coming up. We'll sort of be promoting stuff that we're going to be getting over the next few weeks, talking about the event itself and what we're going to be doing. But it's mostly leftovers from the first record store.
Andy just saw that.
Say the line!
We have the muffs. With New improved Kim Shattuck demos. So basically their latest album, what was it called? Really, really happy. They've recorded some demos, their first version of the album essentially, and they've put it on a record for Record Store Day. So I think this one's on red vinyl if you guys want to check that out.
I do.
Next up, the Cranberries with Remembering Dolores. This is a 2 LP collection of songs chosen by the band members, who evoked Dolores. It's an awesome 2 LP compilation of... Sorry?
Does it got Linger in it?
I think it does, actually.
Yes.
Never gonna give you...
No, it doesn't, sorry. But it does have some other great Cranberries songs from back in the day.
When Andy was alive back then.
Next up, Susan Vega with Close Up Extras. Basically, the Close Up series was like some acoustic songs that she recorded, and they did a pressing for it. These are basically the leftovers from that pressing. Not to say that they're not the top pick songs, but they're different versions of sort of her most popular songs acoustically covered. But it's an awesome compilation if you guys are into Suzanne Vega. Next up, I'm going to be going over some albums that I really enjoy. So on the top of my pile, I've got, this is in no particular order really, these are just some albums that are on our website that I love, listen to all the time. Flying Lotus with You're Dead. This is a really awesome album for hip-hop music. It's pretty groundbreaking how he blends electronic experimental with hip-hop music, and you get sort of Thundercat featuring on the bass with some really interesting vocals as well. You've even got like Kendrick Lamar on a track and stuff, but it's a really awesome album, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you're into hip-hop music. Thank you, Jess. Next up, we've got A Beautiful Thing, Idols live at Le Bataclan. This is a really awesome live performance by Idols. I think their live energy is pretty crazy. They get really into it. It's really awesome punk performance from the British band. They've got some really awesome songs with really awesome lyrics and some like really deep meanings behind them. But I think they're a really awesome band, probably one of the best punk acts in the world at the moment, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you're into them. Thank you.
Or even if you're not.
Yeah, even if you're not, maybe you'll find something new that you'll like. Next up, we got Mount Kimby with Love What Survives. This album came out, I think, in like 2017. It's got King Cruel on a track and James Blake on a couple of other tracks. But it's a really awesome album from Mount Kimby. They sort of make... It was originally called post-dubstep, not to say it's anything like actual, or what you're probably used to calling dubstep, but it's a really awesome sort of like field recording, beat making project from a couple of guys from England. This is their third album, and I think they really hit home with this one. It's a really awesome collection of songs. Thank you. Next up, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with their, I think, 2016 album, Skeleton Tree. This album was re-recorded after Nick's son passed away. So obviously there's a lot of sort of heartbreaking moments in the album and a lot of really deep songs, but I think it's really awesome. They've done a lot of like electronic ambient. There's done a lot of electronic ambient stuff on this album and a lot of really great lyricism, but I think it's all around a really awesome album.
I was trying to be subtle.
If you guys have anything to say about this album, feel free to chime in as well. This isn't just have to be about me.
No,
opinions.
I feel like yeah.
Well, it's Blake at the moment.
Just talk.
Oh, okay.
Made with the talkie.
Here I've got Radiohead's Kid Amnesia. It's a really awesome repress of their albums Kid A and Amnesiac, as well as a third disc of bonuses. So if you guys don't know, Kid A and Amnesiac were recorded in the same sessions and released as different albums. Amnesiac's actually kind of the B-sides to Kid A, but not to say it's anything lesser of an album. It's still an awesome album. And here they've even got some alternate versions, outtakes, whatnot, on a third disc, which is really awesome. And I think it comes together as a really nice package. You've even got the other artwork from Amnesiac on the back. But it's a really awesome album.
Well, so they recorded 2 albums in one session. They got enough material to put out 2 albums. Wouldn't the second album be the B-sides? And wouldn't the third release then be the C-sides, Will?
Kinda. So they recorded all in the same session with the intention of coming out as one album, and they came out with Kid A and they were really happy with it. And I think it might have been the studio. I'm not sure if this is 100%, but the studio were pressing them for another album, but they didn't have recorded materials, so they were sort of like, oh, well, we got all these recordings, just do something with
I
that.
just don't understand that. You recorded it all. Why don't you just like release one album, then just pretend to work for the next 2 years on the next album? And, like, you got 2 years off, and then you release the next one, then you have a little bit more time, and then you're like, oh, you know, we're good. There's no flex in releasing multiple albums at the same time, right?
The music was good, Sandy.
Yeah.
Put it out in there in a little while.
I don't know, I'm just saying, there's some
Alright.
business decisions. Yeah.
Charlotte Tom York now.
Anyway, that's some music politics for you guys. Next up, we've got Squid with their album Bright Green Field. Squid are a really interesting sort of math rock post-punk band out of, I believe, England. I'm 99% sure on
You
that.
are making these genres up.
No!
What the hell is math rock?
Math rock.
Math.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
how much,
like-
how much maths goes into rock?
What's math rock?
It's like a really specific subgenre of rock music where they do like intricate scales and like really weird chords. Yeah.
If it's a genre,
Technical
Okay.
timings and things.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
It's
yeah.
really technically.
And yeah, like polyrhythms and weird stuff. I don't know.
Lost
if
me.
it's a genre, why wasn't I taught it in maths class?
I don't think
I really need that puzzle. Where's that tumbleweed button?
Oh, Sandy's in this?
But yeah, anyway, math rock is a thing. These guys do it well. This album came out just like, I think, 2020, but it's a really awesome album. It's on Warp Records, which a fair few of these albums that I bought in are, which are a really awesome label from England. They do a lot of like sort of electronic stuff mostly, but they've also gotten into alternative rock. But yeah, no, a really sick album from a really sick band that I think will do some awesome things over the next few years with their career. Thank you, Jess. Last but not least, I've got Tame Impala with their famed album Currents. They won Triple J's best song of the last decade with Less I Know the Better from this album. And yeah, it's a really awesome collection of songs. They've got it's Kevin Parker doing some really awesome stuff with his home studio, doing all the solo multi-track recordings. But yeah, put together a really awesome album. It's definitely a historical moment for Australian music, and I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Otherwise, grab yourself a copy for your collection. But yeah, that's me with all of my picks for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Unless there's anything else in here, Sandy's rolling his eyes at me.
No, my eyes were sore. I genuinely it wasn't.
I know. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys, and have a nice weekend, everybody.
Thanks for stopping by. Will.
I will.
Appreciate
Don't
it.
forget about
See you
the
next time.
playlist as well.
About what?
The playlist.
Oh yeah, the playlist.
Yes,
do the-
playlist.
I did it this week because Jess was really busy.
I
She had a lot of other stuff on her playlist. So, Jess usually does the playlist. This week I've done the playlist, and it's just a collection of songs from these albums that I really enjoy in a playlist that you guys can listen to. Check us out on Spotify, Popcultcha HQ. Give it a listen, see what's there, have an exploration session, find some new music. But yeah, enjoy, guys, and have a nice weekend.
Thanks, Will.
Thanks, Will.
Bye, Will.
Just so everyone knows, we'll be listening to that non-stop over the weekend. So if you time it right, you might just be listening to the same song as Will. Get a little slow dance in there if you want. You never know. You bet your wildest fantasies might come.
Yeah, never give up on that one.
Never know. We'll let that down. Sandy,
Yeah.
we have expensive things you like to
We
talk
have
about,
a
and I don't
lot of
want to leave them
expensive
to the last 10 minutes again.
Good.
So let's talk about them
Let's
now.
talk about them right now.
Because from Elite Creature Collectibles, Sandy,
Let's talk about a film that I haven't seen.
2 new releases from Pan's Labyrinth, set in the 1940s in Spain, follows the story of Ophelia, traumatized little girl. Does she interact with these creatures? Are they all part of her fractured mind, trying to cope with the realities of war? Who knows? You'll have to watch the film to find out. It's never really said for sure.
So why should we watch it?
This is a great movie, Blake. And maybe you guys can interpret the artwork in and of itself. Everyone interprets art different ways.
It feels like you described the whole plot to me, so now I don't see.
Alright, anyway. This is the fawn. He's kind of like the gatekeeper to the labyrinth. and really important character in the film. And it's a film by Guillermo del Toro, and he's a great fantasy filmmaker, if I do say so. And this is very representative of a style he would later incorporate into other films like Hellboy 2. But really, really, really impressive pieces from Elite Creature Collectibles. We've got the 1/3 scale maquette, and we have the 1:1 scale life-size bust of the fawn as well. Diorama bases that are pulled straight from imagery from the films, and the fawn mixed media piece on both of these. Really, really impressive. Sandy, can you tell me about some of these details?
Yeah, I can. So this is Elite Creature Collectibles, probably one of the best manufacturers of high-end statues that you'll come across.
And in Australia, you will only come across them here at Popcultcha.
That's right, and free shipping Australia-wide as well. Really, there's so much to talk about with these pieces. I could talk about them for ages. Okay, great. Well, with the base, there are so many different things going on. You've got the actual kind of moss that is textured, so it's not sculpted in. It's kind of an extra added detail. The paint application on the hieroglyphic, or I don't know. The carving.
It's a stone.
The circle.
It's kind of the center point of the labyrinth.
Has got this really glossy applique, should we say, that kind of gives it that wet look as well. The cracks in the sculpt as well are really awesome. As Andy did mention, there's mixed media here, so you've got, actually, that's polystone, but the mixed media of the hair as well gives it a little bit more.
And you got faux leather straps.
Oh, you do, yeah. I don't really want to touch it because, but the fairies as well. There's just a lot of intricate details in these pieces that make
Are the
it.
wings translucent on fairies?
That's correct, Luke. That's a really good observation.
And Sandy, one of my favorite pieces about Elite Creature collectibles is that they'll often hide a lot of elements in the bases that you don't see with a lot of other statue artists. Namely, at the rear of this, you have a little hiding hole.
That's right.
With the toad from the film.
Yeah, so you can pull him out, and there's this nice little toad. So really, with these pieces, you can look at it from all angles and find something that you like and appreciate, like this little fella.
Why are you stroking it like that?
Because that's how you stroke some cane toads.
It's not Friday night yet.
Okay, moving on. He just goes back in there.
Kiss the toad.
I don't think that'll change me. But yeah, the details as well. The eyes on all of these are incredible. Some of the best eyes that you'll see on any statue, and you'll see that more in depth and more evidently on the 1:1 scale.
The 1:1 scale is incredible.
It is.
The eyes on this piece are amazing.
They are. I could look at them all day.
But really, really great. Individual strands of hair on this guy. 1:1 scale. Great kind of. The base is, on the rear of the base, much like the base of this, you do have kind of like a stone sculpture, which does have a few cutting holes and things like that.
Is there anything hidden in the trunk there?
No, not on that one. But it does have kind of a cut in of the trunk.
But it does look like a great space where you could hide something.
Yes, and as we all know, I have one suggestion of what to put in place.
But yes, both great pieces from Elite Creature Collectibles. There's a lot to touch and a lot to appreciate.
Yeah, and look, they are premium pieces. They are a higher price point. But if you're a fan of Guillermo del Toro's work, you're not going to find anything better than what Elite Creature Collectibles are doing with kind of his licenses at the moment. We've got pieces from other pieces from Pan's Labyrinth. We've got Power Man. We've got some Shape of Water pieces as well. Definitely, if you're a Del Toro fan,
and then there's not
definitely check it out.
From Elite Creature. There's
so
a lot
much
to
goods.
talk about.
So many goods.
It's alright.
But before we dive into some other high-end releases, Mike, you've popped by to tell us about some new game releases.
Yes, I have. We've just received in our first shipment of Cascadia. Cascadia has been an incredibly popular game. Essentially, it is a game about set collection of different animals and their habitats. Each turn you sort of take a habitat which is paired with an animal and you add it to your little tableau of habitats. The idea is you score points based on the different cards for each animal. So in some games, hawks will want to be separate from other hawks. Bears won't want to be near hawks, or they will so they can eat them. And then you do score points for grouping your different animals and habitats together. So that one's been really popular. It is available now. They generally sell out pretty quickly, and this one can be quite tough to get. So I'd grab onto that one now. We've also received in Merchants of the Dark Road. This one was originally a Kickstarter. We've now got the retail release of this one. You play as merchants in a city that is surrounded by the Dark Road. Each turn, the idea is that you go around the city purchasing different objects as you're a merchant. So you've got your little carriage and a horse, and you go around the town collecting items, and then you can sell them in the market to make money to earn victory points. And then as you move around the town, you can either go down the dark road where you sort of need to purchase lanterns because it's a bit more dangerous, and you can hire heroes to go with you. So bit of a set collection game, score victory points and win. We've also just received in a new shipment from Ravensburger of Disney Villainous puzzles. These ones are 1,000-piece puzzles. Ravensburger puzzles are generally are really good quality. They fit together really nicely. This series in particular is based on the Marvel Villainous board game, which is by Ravensburger as well. And each of these puzzles does have the sort of main character of that particular thing. It does have a representation of each person's game piece, and then just lots of different bits and pieces from the different films. So this time we've gotten in Gaston. We've gotten the evil stepmother from Cinderella. So yeah, lots of different bits and pieces on there. We have, I can't remember his name right now, but from the Black Cauldron, the Horned King. There we go, it's right down there. So it's the Horned King.
Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron. So so again, yeah, just a classic Disney film that's sort of been reimagined as the puzzle. And we've also gotten in Mother Gothel from Tangled. Again, you've sort of got the game piece, which is represented by the magical flower, and then lots of sort of images of Mother Gothel doing her evil villainous bits and pieces. We did also just get in as well the Harry Potter Evolution trading card series. This is a trading card series based on Harry Potter. It does have images of each of the characters from each of the different films, so you sort of do have them as little kids, and then they sort of, as they grow throughout the film series. It's a 300 card base set. You do have the chance to get parallels, so it's sort of similar to your NBA, NFL sort of cards, but better, yeah, essentially. So based on Harry Potter. So these ones we've got individual packets which have 8 cards each. We've got the booster boxes which hold 18 packets, and then we do have a starter kit which includes a folder for your cards, and it also comes with, I believe, 3 booster packets and a couple of extra cards as well. So for fans of Harry Potter, definitely get on that. They are pretty cool. That is all for me this week.
Thanks very much, Mark. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, guys.
Educating us on the wonders of new game releases. We have Sandy's a couple new 6-scale. Oh no, 1 6-scale and another quarter scale release.
We got different sizes.
We got different sizes.
Yeah, from Star Wars. From Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, it is General Grievous. From one of the best films ever to be made, one of the best the best Star Wars film. You will see General Grievous and in all his glory. This is an amazing piece.
Take your time, get the words out, Sam.
No, I'm just very excited about this.
Oh,
I've
I
been
can tell.
waiting this. I missed the first release of this one.
setting it up.
Yeah. You should have.
He's a very cool looking character. I don't
Can't
know
turn
much
that one
about
around.
him.
Yeah, so spoiler, when Count Dooku dies.
Oh,
Yeah, you get a head chop.
Yeah,
Oh.
Right in the Dooku. And Count Dooku becomes the de facto leader of the Separatist Alliance, retreats to Utapau, and that's when General Kenobi...
I don't need a recap on the show. I need to hear you tell me about the toy.
All right, the toy then. Look, he's got a sweet Magna Guard Electro staff. He comes with interchangeable hands. You can get his 4 hands. He's got little lightsabers in the back of his cloak there that you can actually have lightsabers of, so it can be dual.
Is the cloak wide, or is it just...
No. So it's just cloth, so you can just cloth him on. And
that looks heaps cool.
Oh, okay, good. You should do the posting next time. But yeah, really amazing piece, 1/6 scale sideshow. And then the next, this is actually from Hot Toys, quarter scale, The Mandalorian from season 2, and this. He's got Grogu, he's got the Mandalorian, he's got IG 11 down on the base there. It lights up, you can swivel his head around like he does. And he's got a little light on his little. Oh, hello! You can see in the dark there. He's got a jetpack. He's got a massive gun. This is the deluxe version. I can't get that. That's the theme.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, this thing's really, really awesome. Again, the deluxe version comes with the awesome... That's right, Andy. Hot Toys. This thing's awesome. He's gone. Bed. But, yeah, you can pose him so many different options.
Does it have a top piece of this?
It does.
What? You wanted the bed? Little guy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a blank on him. You keep talking.
There are so many different ways you can pose this. Heaps of accessories, like I said. So you can really reenact all the different scenes from the Mandalorian. In 1/4 scale glory.
Great piece.
Great piece, Andy. Great piece. Get it while stock lasts.
Yeah, it's selling really, really quick.
This will actually sell out,
Yeah.
and don't be sad after you miss out on it. So get it now.
It's a really great piece.
Yep.
We have some smaller scale figures in, and Jess, you might want to help me talk about these because you're a big fan of music.
Okay.
Also, I haven't given you money to talk about this.
That's fine. I'll start with Run DMC stuff because it's tricky to rock a rhyme. So we've got
I get it.
You actually don't.
I don't.
Yeah. These are Super 7 3.75 action figures of the Run DMC members. We've got J Master J, DMC, and Run.
That's why it's
Run DMC. And then J Master just can't chill. I don't know what he does.
He's a DJ, right?
Yeah, he's a wicca. And just got the basic logo and things like that. Got hits like It's Tricky and It's Like That, and the one with Aerosmith. I can't remember. They will go through a brick wall at one point in the music video.
But that's not the only Run DMC figure.
Oh, and we got the gold ones. Yes.
So you can get some Funko Golds of Run, DMC, and
The other guy.
Run to DMC.
Yeah. 3. I wonder if they knew they made the same products. Probably not. But yeah, reactions. We also got another music reaction in. Is of course Notorious B.I.G.
Look at him. It's Mr. Big Papa. Again, Super 7 3.75. I don't really know much about Biggie.
He's notorious.
I know.
He's notoriously large.
And he's dead. Sorry, everyone.
Insert tumbleweed.
Rip.
Really cool, and I believe that's off. I'm gonna take a wild guess. No one come for me.
Born to Die.
Thank you. I don't have to say anything. Sandy knows everything. How great.
Is my ego talking?
Yeah, it really is. One of my favorite Futurama jokes is their breakdancing, and they say drop us a beat, noticeably FAT.
Yeah,
Great play on the name of Notorious B.I.G. But it was cool. It was cool. You had to be there.
Actually, watching that episode with you.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, and I can't remember.
I think it's this guy.
He looks the most evil of them all.
Judge Doom.
I would say he's the villain of the film.
Yeah.
He looks like a villain. He's one off. That guy looks pretty villainous too.
Yes.
We got Judge Doom. Judge Doomy Brown.
As in, I can't remember the actress. What's his name?
Yeah, Chris.
Christopher Walken.
No. Lloyd.
That's it.
Lloyd.
Old Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd. Fans of my friend Lloyd will like Judge Doom. We've also got Smarty and we've got Stupid. And
Amazing.
I could make a Sandy joke, I could make a Josh joke. It's too many options, so I'm not going to make any. We have Jessica Rabbit, and this is a really great glitter dress on her. And also nice glitter detailing.
What?
Nice,
There's a nice pattern.
nice glitter detailing on the card back there as well. And we've got Roger Rabbit with his handcuffs there. They've all got little accessories. It's really, really good. If you're fans of a live-action animated collab, definitely check out Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, currently playing on Disney+. For a similar...
That was a good movie.
Yeah. From a similar animation style. There's actually Roger Rabbit jokes in there. Just check it out. But Roger Rabbit, also a great film and a great collection from Super 7. I'm a big fan of everything Super 7 is doing at the moment. These Roger Rabbit reactions are no different. Also from Super 7, we have an awesome Shogun Figures reaction figure of Godzilla. And this is really, really great because his tongue he does things. And you can, if you push, I'm just going to show you the back. If you push this on the, see the thing sticking out the back of his head? Yeah.
Also, like a chameleon tongue just like...
In and out loop, remember?
Yeah, I know it.
In boss and D-boss all over the
Not
place.
sponsored.
But tongue flashes pretend flame, the perfect addition to your collection. So that's good. They've told me everything I need to know, and I'm going to go ahead and buy this. But a really great release from Super 7. We also have some other Godzilla items from Super 7, and we've got two incredible posters from Godzilla, King of the Monsters, the 1954 release, and the 1955 release posters. Of course, there is one which is this is the Japanese 40-inch by 20-inch 1954 speed poster. So this is the Japanese. This is the Japanese one.
They're from the same film, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
There's just different art.
No, well, one's the US re-release poster. Well, I guess they reworked the film for an English audience, but you've got the speed poster there, which is 20 inches by 40 inches, which is huge. That's 1,000 pieces. Yeah. Super puzzle they're calling it because it's so epic. And we've got the 54 one-sheet US release poster. There as well, which is really great.
That landscape one is way more terrifying than Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can build the king of all monsters, as the back of the packaging says. Again, just taking my cues from the product. Sandy, we've got some cool new items in from various... you talk.
Thanks for the intro, Andy. My name's Sandy, and these are some Mattel Masters of the Universe Revelation figures. So all in 7-inch scale. You've got Battle Cat.
Yeah, but not only Battle Cat, because if you remove the mask, you get Cringer.
That's right.
Yeah.
And this is one of the cooler deluxe figures that I've seen. I actually really like this line. I like the animated series on Netflix, and these figures, every time I look at them, just look better and better. All the accessories.
Keep looking at them, Sandy.
Oh man, because they're getting better. The accessories that come with them are great as well. So, like I said, Battle Cat / Cringer, and Stinkor, got Scare Glow, and then Savage, He-Man, and Orko.
Look at him.
Who named their child Stinkor?
Oh, I would.
Yeah, if I gave birth to that,
Yeah.
that's a Stinkor.
They're very anatomically intense.
Savage He-Man comes with Orko. Hit them. There it is. It includes Orko. Poor guy. He's half the box, but he gets no space. Scare Glow. That's a good one. Does that glow, Sandy?
I think it might actually.
I hope it does. The original toy did, so I'd be surprised if it made one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it does.
it looks like it should.
Hit the lights, Sandy.
No, it's not going to do that. It's
Hit
like
the
this.
lights.
Does it?
A little bit. Yeah, it does.
Alright.
It does look
Not
like
that
it.
scary, though, is
Look at it. Look at it. It's glowing. It's glowing.
I want to put it down. I want to put it down.
It's glowing.
Wow, what a great release from Mattel. From Hasbro, Sandy, we got some Star
Yeah, we
Wars
do. We've
figures.
got some more. We've got Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith, and you've also got Princess Leia from.
Sandy, what's the archive collection?
So basically old releases from the Black series, and actually, no.
Nothing on the back. No, not on that one.
The newer ones have the pictures of what the old packaging looked like. So these are old figures that were released, sold out, went out of production, and Hasbro brought them back.
I guess
collectors
to
who
protect collectors who bought the original.
Correct, so in different packaging, but the figure.
They're aware that your investment is worth something.
They are. They're wanting to save themselves from the backlash, for sure.
For sure.
More from Hasbro, the Transformers Masterpiece action figures, so in collaboration with Takara Tomy. These are highly detailed figures, high articulation, from various different films and inspirations. You get, really highly detailed and accessories and heaps of really awesome stuff.
This one's pretty cool, but this one's the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Honda City. This is Senator Crosscut. So if you flip him around, you'll see just how awesome he is. You can get a little bike on there. It's pretty cool.
Plus, he's a senator.
Look at all that boot space.
He's got a lot of pull on the transforming world.
Yeah, he does. He does for sure. But these are really amazing. A little bit more of an expensive action figure, but again, you're paying for the high articulation and quality on that.
Better check his boots and bras. That's Senator, nothing but trouble.
Yeah, that's right. There's one more Hasbro action figure. We're going to jump back and talk
it's
about
Wolverine. This is from the the Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure series. Now, let me tell you, that series featured all of these incredible figures that are now pre-sold out because you didn't get in early enough to get them for your collection, so you'll never be able to build the whole Bonebreaker set.
Is this the first time we're ever mentioning it?
No, you'll be able to get those. I just need to put them back on the website.
Is there even a piece of Bonebreaker in here?
No, this is actually the standalone one, so you can. It's a part of that wave, but you actually don't need to buy this figure. It's just good enough that you're going to buy it. So
wow, I haven't seen them do that before. Anyway, no piece of Bonebreaker in that one, but still part of the same line, even though it's got nothing included.
Awesome. Return of Wolverine.
Wolverine can definitely break some bones. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Got some Magic 8 balls from Mattel as well, so you can give these a show. Does Andy know anything about the show?
I was told last time, Sandy, not to shake it. When I shook a Magic 8 ball, everyone got really mad, so I'd recommend not doing that.
Why?
I don't know, they just said, don't shake it.
Oh.
Alright, well I'm going to shake this one as well. It's Super Mario, this is the cube. This is an awesome one as well. Should we keep shaking these on the show? No problem. That's what it says. So I'm going to continue to shake it off, and you can grab those on the website. That's a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, I'm going to just shake that awful reference off.
Yeah, well, you never know if you don't go.
Hey, pig pins.
We got pig pins, guys. I'm pretty excited about these. So we've got some fig pins from Demon Slayer. So we've got Nosuke, Tanjiro, and my least favorite characters.
You complain about this guy.
He frustrates me. Anyway, he still looks cool as a pin, I guess. The really cool thing about
like me, isn't it? It's just
Does it?
No, Blake said it best last week. He's a sexual pest on the show, and he frustrates me. That being said, though, he does look really cool. Fig pins are amazing. They have so much detail in them. So, he gets points for being a fig pin, I guess. Also, from What If, we have Captain Carter, the terrifying zombie Captain America. I mean, superheroes are zombies, just don't get me started. It's so scary. We also have C-3PO and R2-D2. And again, just have a look at the details on that. It's just amazing.
Yeah, we do have a few other editions of each of these lines with Star Wars, What If, and Demon Slayer. We do have additional pieces, but we can only fit so much on the table. But definitely check out the website for other releases in these awesome lines.
Yeah.
Is that it, everyone? Did we talk about everything?
Yeah, we did.
That's it.
Yep.
Wow.
I guess it's prize time then.
Holy smokes, everyone.
Wowza. You never know what you're going to get.
What are we spinning for first?
So let's spin for the mystery prize first.
Oh.
Oh, you actually don't know what you're going to get, do you? Wow.
It is the Popcultcha exclusive 2022 Darth Vader Galactic Convention exclusive item. Can only get it here in Australia, folks. Someone's winning it. Didn't need to get it here. Except we kind of did, because we're giving it away.
Good spin off happening well.
What are you doing? What are those sounds? It's already got sounds. And Marie Wingfield.
And Marie Wingfield, congratulations! You won Darth Vader. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll get old Darky Boy sent out ASAP. Let's spin next to the backpack, Bianca.
Prequel Trilogy backpack.
Ooh, I hope I win.
Said no one.
I pop this. This looks sick. It's got all my favourite characters.
Jar Jar.
It's got Obi-Wan 3 times. 4 times. Oh my god, it's the next one.
Cheeky.
Cheeky.
How does this happen
Yeah,
every
guys,
week?
so anytime we double up, we spin again. We like to share the love.
Share it around. But you would not believe how often that happens. We think the odds would be against it, but no.
No, he's there. He's Jar Jar's there. Found him.
Oh, good.
Oh, just way off in the distance there.
Alright.
Sonia Clark.
Sonia Clark, don't worry, we found Jar Jar, so you're gonna love it. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, and email address, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. Let's spin next for the not WandaVision, Doctor Strange.
Movie moment.
Spin. Let's do it.
You have one job.
And I did the skateboards.
You did!
Reluctantly. Goodwill wasn't here.
Oh, come on, no, get out of it.
Johnny Hedwood, congratulations, you've won this 2-pack movie I haven't seen. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, and email address. And boy, we'll just get that sent out to you ASAP. Final prize this week is, of course, Lando Calrissian, the Millennium Falcon. Let's do a little spinny spin.
We're not gonna win. My name's Lando.
Christy Chaplin, congratulations, you won this Lando Calrissian Millennium Falcon Pop. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your personal information, and your email address, and we'll get this sent out to you ASAP next week. Guys, that's everything from us this week here at Popcultcha. Thanks for watching. I've been Andy, this is Sandy, Bianca, Luke, Jess, and of course Blake behind the camera. Special guest mentioned, the handsome Will, and Mystic Mike. We'll all catch you next week for another exciting episode here at Popcultcha. Have a good weekend. Stay safe.